everyone!
Hi! Again, I'm not dead.
Yeah, just so you're all aware.
When did he die?
Well,
You haven't, yeah.
He wasn't in videos for a while. Anyways, we have a gaming channel now, in case you're all wondering. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put a link to it in the description. So yeah. Well, guys, what are we gonna do today?
Let's tell stories.
What kind of stories?
Stupid stories.
Stories that we did when we were little that were just straight up funny.
Kelson, why don't you go first?
Forced? Oh, I will definitely go forced.
Yeah.
That is now my story.
Forced.
Alright, go Kelson.
Alright, so, picture this, right? My mother was giving me a bath, okay? Actually, don't picture that. I was getting a bath, right?
Yeah,
my mom puts the bubbles on and leaves me to play in the tub for a little bit.
Did you drown?
No, I did not drown, but I did something.
Dang it!
I did something almost worse.
Oh my god.
I pooped in the tub. And then my mom comes back and sees this. She quickly gets me out of the tub. And while she's cleaning it, I run out of the bathroom. So there I am, running around the house after I pooped in the tub. Alright, Ben, how about you go next?
Okay, so, let's see. So, one time, I was at school, math class, and we were doing some very hard packets, and I got kind of lazy, and I asked one of my friends who got the answer key to have the answer key. And one of the first packets, I did the answer key, and she didn't
He
realize.
eats pumpkins.
Pumpkin eater!
So then for the second packet, I use it again, and she finds out, and she interrogates me and threatens me to tell her who gave me the answer key. So then I had to throw my friend under the bus, and then him and Kelson team up on me.
Yeah, I remember this now. Yeah, we got so mad at him. I was just doing it.
And
for
even
fun.
my father started being mean to me.
You threw him under the bus. What did you expect? Anyways,
Alright,
you want to share one, Billy? Alright.
back in the day, when I was a young lad, only about 11 or 12, yes,
Okay.
Okay, go!
that's private and, no, okay, I was in the PE class. I didn't know a lot of the kids in there, but I knew one of them, right? And so, he made friends with two other kids in the class, one of them being Kelson.
Like me.
And so, I didn't know Kelson or the other kid before that, right? So, I just went to my friend, and I saw him hanging out with Kelson, the other kid.
That's
And
me.
they were all talking about Pokemon, the one thing they could really bond over. Me, knowing nothing about Pokemon, just joined the conversation and tried to follow.
I caught the audience. They're mine now in this.
They shook free.
Continue.
Yeah. And we've been friends ever since, after me not knowing Pokemon and joining a conversation about Pokemon.
Alright, Kelson.
Ooh, which one do I want to share next? Ooh. Hold on one sec.
I got the one that I want to share next.
Alright, I got the one I want to share now.
Okay.
Alright, so, it was a very special day in our our kindergarten class. For you see, some firefighters were coming in to our school to just tell us how they did their job and stop, drop, and roll and all the safeties when your house is on fire. So, we start heading there. It's our turn to meet them, but we go to the bathroom first. I had to take a number 2. So I stay in there. So I'm in there for a few minutes. Then I get out. I go to class. The class is gone. and I, being a kindergartner, did not listen to what my teacher said. So I didn't know what we were doing before. I was just following the class. So I didn't know where they went or what we were doing or where I was supposed to go. So I just stood there. Just like. And then I decide, I'm going to go to the library. So I get to the library, and I ask the librarian, hey, have you seen my class? I said my teacher's name. I'm not going to say it here. Have you seen that class? And I think they're with the firefighters. I'm like, the firefighters? There were firefighters today? And she's like, yeah, did you not hear your teacher talk about it? I was like, no, I was thinking about Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
I was obsessed with Mickey Mouse back then.
I was thinking about.
And then the librarian took me to the class, and the teacher was like, oh, that's who we were missing! and then I literally missed out on the whole firefighter experience.
Oh.
And because of that, I don't know what to do in case my house is on fire.
Here's what you do, Kelson. You jump out the window. Get away from the fire.
Alright, my turn to tell a story.
Unless the window's on fire, then you kill the fire.
No.
So, this was one of the first times I've ever seen Kelson. We weren't friends at the time. So, we were at, walking in the high school hallways, and I tried to make conversation with Kelson, and he barely talked. He was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. And didn't say really anything to help continue
Kelson
the
was
conversation.
A shy introvert.
And now look at him now.
Starting a YouTube channel, writing all the scripts, like.
Alright, Billy, you got another story?
Alright, when I was in kindergarten,
Okay.
Back in
our
my
music
day.
teacher showed us the video of the Sid Shuffle. If y'all know what that is.
I don't know what that is, but
it's Sid from Ice Age, right?
Sid the Science Kid?
No. Sid the Sloth from Ice Age.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that guy.
And so he was doing a little dance, right? And so we all learned how to do the dance. And our music teacher was like, okay, guys, don't tell your teachers because it's a surprise. We're going to have a fire drill. And once everyone's outside, we're going to do the Sid Shuffle. And the teachers don't know this except for me and like the principal and stuff, right? So our teacher picks us up for music class. And one of the girls in my class, right? She goes straight to the teacher and goes, Miss Teacher, we have a surprise for you, right? So I was like, oh wow, that's real nice. And she goes, we're gonna have a fire drill, and then we're gonna do the Sid Shuffle. And then the whole class was like complain, like, why would you do that? Like, the whole class was mad at her. That's the best story I have. So now I'm just gonna dip.
No, Billy, come back.
I'm not taking Billy's place.
Okay, Kelson.
There, now you two can have more bigger part of the screen.
Okay, you got another story, Kelson?
I remember one of my stories, but I'm forgetting the other one. You go ahead. I'm gonna try to remember the other one.
Okay. One time, I was very young. It's like Kelson's first story. And
I remember now. Okay, yeah.
we were running around, and I was running around, and my parents lost sight of me.
Uh-oh. I'm adding commentary still.
They come back,
He's over there.
and all they see is poop smears on the wall.
Oh no. Oh no.
I sat in timeout for a while. Let's just say that. Okay, Kelson, your story now.
Man.
I don't know
What happened
what
while your parents couldn't see you?
Anyways, so the day before the story took place, it was my first day of pre-K, and all was going fine and dandy. I left thinking that school was done forever. The next day, my parents told me it was time for school, and I threw a massive fit. I ran around the house in denial, screaming, no, I already went! I don't want to go again!
It's like, yep, my whole education in one day is done.
And I'm still like that today.
Kelson becomes a doctor and is like, yes, I did go to medical school. I went back when I was like 5. I went for that one day when we were all like 5. You know?
I went the day when they told you how to apply a Band-Aid correctly. So I think I'm the right man for the job.
Listen, ma'am, I'm trained in the arts of Band-Aids.
Sir, this guy needs massive surgery. Oh, I can apply the Band-Aids when it's done. Sir. Whatever. Alright. Your turn, bud.
So, when I was in our primary school, we...
In case you have a different school system, primary school is when it's through kindergarten through 2nd grade. I'm aware that some school systems have an elementary school where it's kindergarten through 5th.
Mine was elementary.
Ours has a primary school where it's kindergarten through 2nd and an elementary school where it's 3rd through 5th. Just to make everyone clear.
And so, I got hurt, like, every day.
Oh, dang.
And I went to the nurse every day. And the nurse almost got sick of me. And...
Nurse, what's wrong? I'm sick. What do you have? Fever? Cold? Ben!
Just Ben. So...
Sick of, not sick with.
I went to the nurse's office this one time because I fell off of the it's like a climbing gym but in a spherical shape.
Oh, I got another one.
Oh, those, yeah. Oh, sweet, yes.
And so I fell off. I fell off, and I was starting to bleed, right?
Okay.
So I went to the nurse's office, and this was one of my first days there, so I barely knew how to get there. So I find my way there.
You left a massive blood trail all over the school, didn't you?
No, it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
So she gives me a Band-Aid, and she says, "Here, have some ice." So instead of putting it on the Band-Aid, I started eating it.
To be fair, I probably would have done that when I was a kid too. I probably would have been like, "Oh, water, I'm thirsty. Oh, thank you."
Sometimes, in elementary school even, there were people who went to the nurse's office just to get the ice and eat it. So, I don't think what I did was bad. Alright, Billy, why don't you give us another story?
Alright, got another kindergarten story.
Kindergarten.
Okay.
Kindergarten's all full of stories.
So we had a substitute teacher one day, and we were coming back from, we were doing PE or something.
Substitute, it's funny. Laugh.
Yeah, so
laugh.
So we had a substitute teacher, and we were coming back from PE or something. We went a different way than usual. We went the way.
I never turned the switch off.
Where we
it was on the whole time.
We went the way where we passed through the playground, right? And they just recently added like this new addition to playground, which is just like some monkey bars. And so we passed through there, like, and we don't usually go through there. So, you know, me being the little kindergarten me went, "No way, we get to play," right? So I run onto the monkey bars and start doing it, like a few other people do too, but most people stay in the line. The substitute teacher turns and starts yelling, "Get off the playground! Get off the playground!" And I was thinking like, oh, maybe we can't go on the big playground, but these monkey bars on the side are fine, right? So I just kept going, and she kept yelling, even though I was the only one left out there, and I was just on the monkey bars. So eventually I realized, oh, okay. So yeah, I joined the class again, and then we went inside.
All right. Well,
beautiful story.
Do you have any more stories?
Do you have any more? I don't have any more.
Oh, okay. Well, I have one more then. I was seeing if either of you had one more story. Billy, why don't I get in the middle, because I would like both of you to be in this frame when I say this.
Uh-huh.
This story involves me almost dying.
Oh.
Yes!
Because you didn't die. It's because you didn't die.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because
sit down, sit down.
Obviously.
This is a very awkward position for you to be in.
Yeah, Billy.
Anyways, so, one time, me and some friends went to... Shoot, we can't say restaurant names.
A restaurant.
Wait,
Whitey's.
No, wait. Tell me what it is. How about, Walters?
Walters, okay, sure, Walters. And, you know, I'm really thirsty, but I also want some ice cream. So, I make the great decision to get some chocolate ice cream and some lemonade. And so I'm like, I wonder what would happen if I took a bite of this ice cream while drinking some of this lemonade. So I go, and I'm just like, what have I done? It's so disgusting that I can't just swallow it. I need to spit it out. But the problem was we were already walking back to the car. So I look around, and across the road, there's a bush. And so I start running toward the bush. At the same time, there's a car going at like 50 miles an hour. And it somehow stops right in front of me, and I'm just keep going.
How did it slow down a dime?
Look.
I gotta say,
you have...
I need to try lemonade and chocolate ice cream.
Yeah, now I need to try it.
Taking you both to Walter's now so we can all get it.
Well, anybody else got any more stories?
I have one more, but it's not as good as that last one, so I'm just not going to share it.
Okay. Well, thank you for listening.
Billy, get over here. We're all going to be in this last show.
We're doing an outro.
Subscribe. Go check out our gaming channel.